Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into Pythagorean tuning in Logic Pro. Spoiler alert, some of Logic's automatic sense adjustments are actually wrong. I'll show you where they are, how to fix them, and how to use Pythagorean tuning in any key. First, let's get into the settings. Go to File, Project Settings, Tuning. Under Software Instrument Tuning table, change it from Equal Tempered to Fixed. Then in the drop-down menu, select Pythagorean. We'll start with the C scale since that's the default, so leave the root key set to C. Now click Copy to User. You'll see cent amounts appear on the keyboard, but here's the problem, some of them are wrong. On the screen you can see the ratios for each scale degree. In regard to the wrong sense adjustments in Logic, I checked what the values should be myself using my cents to hertz calculator, and here are the mistakes. Note, these are not even down to there being two different ratios on Wikipedia for an augmented fourth or the enharmonic equivalent of a diminished fifth, because the affected note would be a D sharp. Logic appears to have used the simpler augmented fourth ratio as I have used. However, C sharp shows plus 13.685 cents, but it should actually be minus 9.775 cents. G sharp shows plus 15.640 cents, but it should actually be minus 7.820 cents. Everything else matches correctly, but make sure you fix those two. Now, if you're wondering why those numbers are what they are, here's a super quick recap. In my Are there 6 or 9 solfeggio tones video, I showed how to calculate these using frequency ratios. For example, let's work out the major second B in the key of A, where A equals 440 Hz. The ratio is 9/8. So start with the tonic, 440 divided by 8 equals 55. Multiply by 9, so 55 times 9 equals 495 Hz. That's the Pythagorean frequency for B. You can find all the ratios on the Wikipedia page I've linked in the description. Now, just like with just intonation, Pythagorean tuning only works in one key at a time. So if you tune to C and then try to play it in, say, E major, it will sound very out of tune. But changing the key is easy. Click User above the keyboard, hit Reset on the right, then switch back to Fixed. Choose your new root key. Let's pick C sharp for this example, and then click Copy to User. The cents adjust automatically. But remember, Logic still gives us those two wrong values, so adjust them again. D from plus 13.685 cents to minus 9.775 cents. A from plus 15.640 cents to minus 7.820 cents. As long as you know which two are wrong, you don't have to recalculate everything in every key. You can also combine this with pitch shifting. For example, if you want Pythagorean tuning at A equals 432 Hz, just move the software instrument pitch slider to minus 32 cents. That gets you to about 431.9 Hz, which is close enough. If you want it at exactly 432 Hz with cent values down to 3 decimal places, let me know in the comments and I'll make a follow-up video with the precise adjustments. One thing to remember about Pythagorean tuning is that it has a really nasty interval called the Wolf fifth, or the Procrustean fifth. In the key of C, the Wolf fifth is the interval F sharp to C sharp. In C sharp it becomes G to D, and it shifts around depending on the key you choose. So don't be surprised if some intervals sound harsh, that's just the nature of Pythagorean tuning. If you want to go deeper into Pythagorean tuning, I highly recommend Oliver Lugg's video, which I've linked in the description. So to recap, switch Logic Pro to Fixed, then select Pythagorean. Always copy to User, correct the two wrong values, and then change keys easily with the drop-down, and watch out for the Wolf fifth. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Remember, getting 1% better with every project soon adds up.